Welcome to this weekly series of me complaining about art. Honestly, I should title this just me complaining about art as a series rather than speed paints. It's probably more relevant. Anyways, so this time, okay, so the main reason why I can't yet really properly get into the pages, even though I have, but I can't really start the pages properly or finish them properly until I know exactly what style I'm going for. Because the thing is, there are people who have their own specific styles, and I'm sure even they fluctuate between different styles, but I fluctuate to kind of extremes. I mean, I used to draw quite realistically with all the shading and all that kind of stuff. Not realistically as in that they look like real people with real people proportions. More like semi-realism, I guess. I can put some examples up so you can see. But yeah, and I always change my style because I never thought I actually had a style. But I'm starting to develop it. I feel like the past 2 years or something, I'm starting to really develop my style. But honestly, style is it's such a flexible term because there are so many videos and like of people asking how do you find your style, and then people explaining of how you look at stuff that you like and then you just keep drawing and then it'll come to you eventually. And it's true, but also I don't think you can really stick to one style the whole time. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm generalizing on myself. But I don't know. I feel like I'll never get to that point where I just have one style, which I'm not complaining about because I'd rather be able to draw in multiple different ways depending on what I want than just have one style. So I guess that's good. Anyways, so for this drawing, I keep going on tangents. I always wanted to make a webcomic with brown line art because I think it looks a lot softer and it brings all the colours together better. But I drew in black for a second and then I was like, actually, I kind of like this. Actually, I was reading this webcomic. I'll show it so you know which one I'm talking about in case you want to read it. But the line art is all in black, and even though it's kind of harsh, I kind of like it. And so I thought, you know what? Let me try do black line art and see how I like it. And so that's what this day was all about. Actually, I think I did this drawing over 2 days. In total, it took 2.5 hours. You know what's cool about like videoing your drawings is that you don't have to look at the time to know how much time you took on it. You can just see how much the footage is. When I put it all in Premiere, I'm like, oh, 2 hours 30 minutes mark. Cool. Now I know. But yeah. What was I talking about? See, I keep going on these tangents. Okay, line art. I think I was talking about that. Yeah. So, black line art is now on the table. I might do that instead of the brown line art that I initially thought I was going to use. So that's a thing. Then there's also the type of brush. I thought I was going to use like a textured kind of brush, like crayon textured kind of. It sounds like it would be ugly, but it actually looks really cool on other people's comics, but I don't think it looks that great on mine. So I guess we're just going to use a smooth one like in this drawing. Yep, so that. Oh, also eyes. So the thing is, I really like to give my characters different coloured eyes because, you know, fun times. But I don't know, I kind of like the way that eyes look drawn when it's just all black. So I'm not sure what to do with that, because the girl's meant to have green eyes. The brownish haired dude is meant to have like a dull turquoisey color. I don't know what that's called. Eggshell, I guess. I'm sure. So that's the color of his eyes. And then Elliot, he just has black eyes. But I really like the black eyes, so I don't know. I might just give them all black eyes, black line art with a smooth line, a fat line as well. Because I used to use thin lines, but I guess I'll use fatter lines now. So yeah, that's what I learned from this drawing. I have like 4 minutes left to talk. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, okay. So there's another thing that I have an issue with. Well, not an issue, it's just something else that I'm considering. So there's this art channel, and it's for making webcomics basically. And they're called, it used to be called Bones McKay, but now they changed, I think it's Ursula and Bones McKay or something like that. I don't know, I'll find it. But they make webcomics and they vlog their webcomics and they talk about topics and they answer questions and things like that. And it's really helpful, some of the advice that they give, you know. And it's also just nice to listen to and see them draw. The artist, because it's an artist and an author, and so the artist, Ursula, she keeps saying how you shouldn't start your first comic as one giant story, which is kind of what I'm doing. And she was saying how you should start small because then you can learn on the way and know what to do and what not to do, and you also won't be overwhelmed. And she's completely right, and I know she's right, but I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should work on a smaller story, because I have like billions of stories anyways, but they're all really long, so I'll have to find a way to make them short. But I'm considering now whether I should do a small story as a webcomic first and then jump into this one. But I kind of feel bad, I feel pressured, because all the people that know I'm making a webcomic are like, when's it coming out? When's it coming out? And I'm like, I've hardly started. Okay, I've done a lot of work on it, but technically in the big picture, I've hardly made a dent. Yeah, it's a long story, that's the thing. And if I really want to execute it in the best way, then I'm gonna have to do a lot of preparation, which is why I'm working so hard on, and where I keep redrawing the characters in like every video. I feel like every video so far has just been me drawing these characters. It probably is, except for the janitor one. Anyways, yeah, so I have to keep redrawing them so I can figure out what style I'm going for. I just don't know what to do. Should I go for a shorter one and hopefully finish it and feel accomplished and learn on the way, and then have experience for the big one, which sounds like a logical and smart decision? Or do I just jump into this one because I've already been working on it for so long and because the people want it? But I'm sure the people would understand and it'll be fine. But I think I need to do a shorter story first. But I'm not good at making short stories because my whole thing is like making deep stories. I don't know, I like to make complexy stuff, things that reveal, you know, when there's like multiple plots and then they all come together in the end. Like that's my jam, that's my thing. I don't like short stories that much because I feel like you can't do as much with it. But maybe I should just read more short ones. But I don't know how to find short ones. Ah! I'll figure it out. I think I'll see if I can make one of my other stories short, and then I will try and have a goal of 100 pages, I think. Yes, I think that's a decent number, because this story is definitely more than 100 pages. Thing is, initially I did have a whole idea of how I could make this like a huge story, but then I thought, no, I need to keep it short, so this is what it's gonna be. And then I told the short version to one of my friends, and then she was like, how about if you do this though? And the thing that she suggested was the idea that I had initially, that was gonna be like this huge plot. And I was like, that's what I was thinking. Oh, I have my face in my hands right now. I'm just shaking my head. Oh god. Yeah, so then I had to make a decision whether I was gonna keep it as a shorter story. It was still kind of long, but it was shorter, you know. Or do I expand the universe into like 10 times as long, but it's gonna be super lit. So your girl went for the lit one, and I don't regret it yet. I probably will, but that's okay. Life is full of regrets. That's how you should live your life. Stay in school and live with regrets. That's the lesson today. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Comment or something. Thank you. Okay, cool. Okay, bye.